Oh no, I let it start over again. Yeah, whatever. Cool. Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday. Heck yeah. Where's music? 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 There we go. Music. There we go. How's everyone doing today? Look at mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. The skeeters. Freaking skeeters. All right. Where are you? Oh, you're going down, mosquito. Where? I know I got one somewhere. I know I got a dart somewhere. There we go. Freaking mosquito. I see you. I see you. I don't have where'd I put the magazines for this guy? Where'd I put the magazines? Nope. Aha. Yeah. Freaking mosquito. There's one mosquito in here, and if I don't get him now, he's gonna bug me all stream. I know it. I believe in it. Gotcha. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Had to take care of some business. How's everyone doing today? Look what I got. Hey. Wow, that's a great camera. Well, let me turn the camera. Come on, activate. What's in the box? Who could tell me what's in the box? Who could tell me what's in the box? It's a surprise. What's in the box? What's in the box? Cannot record on this memory card. Well, you can't record on the memory card. Stuff? Filament? It's the parts for the Positron. It's both. I got all the parts printed here for the... Is this support? I think that's support. I'm hoping that's support. Hoping this is also support too. I'm assuming this is support. Otherwise, why would it break off so easily? I'm assuming that's the support part. But yeah, got all the parts for the Positron printed. Not a lot of parts. I printed everything on the Prusa Mark IV. It took 2 days. Yeah, it took like 2 days. Not even 2 days. Like 2 days because it like finished some days at like 1 in the morning. I was asleep. And I didn't start the next print till like 2. So yeah, the Prusa handled that, printed it fine. And you're probably like, but why are you printing on the Prusa? It's slow. Well, I'm printing on the Prusa because I want to see how it handles hot temperatures with its PETG frame enclosed in a garage. So out here with the current weather the way it is, the Prusa Mark IV, that enclosure gets to about 40 Celsius with about 15% humidity, 10 to 15% humidity according to the little thingamajig on it that tells you the temperature and humidity. And so far I haven't had any issues with any of the parts. So that's why. That's why, because testing. What's the point of testing things if you don't actually test things? So how's everyone doing today? So today we are going to hopefully get this printer moving again. Hopefully. Whatever we don't get done, we will wrap up on tomorrow's stream. So I did get some goodies come in. The fans came in. I haven't even looked at these. These are the fans that they recommend. So if you go to like, let me pull it up here. XOL Toolhead. So if you go here, we are on the pre-release docs. Bill of materials. So I'm just using, I've got all the hardware. I should have all the hardware. I'm using this fan, this Delta fan. I'm just using generic blowers though. The blowers I have are just GD Stein blowers, nothing fancy. But I am using this Axle fan, which is 5 volts, which I just realized this Toolhead doesn't have the ability to change the voltage on it for the fan. So I'm hoping I could pull 5 volts from somewhere else and it switches on ground. So we should be okay. I think we'll be okay. Wirehead, thank you for becoming a member. Have I thought about all-wheel drive? I mean, my Subaru has it. It's got asymmetrical all-wheel drive. It's actually really nice. It's nice having a vehicle with all-wheel drive. I used to have a, my first vehicle was a Ford Sport Track, which was a, basically a Ford Explorer with a truck bed. That was rear-wheel drive. That was annoying in the winter. And then my Focus was front-wheel drive, which for a little compact car, whatever, it's fine. But now that I got the Subaru with all-wheel drive, actually, I much prefer all-wheel drive. So yeah, I like all-wheel drive. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it, for those wondering. Can I give a quick rundown of the XOL? Sure. So this is a 3D printer, and this is the tool head on it, which is the XOL. Beyond that, I can't really comment on it because we haven't finished it yet. So where did we leave off? I was waiting on hardware, so we got fans. I bought 2 of the fans. You only need 1 of these fans, but I bought 2 of them for 2 reasons. 1, in case I break one, and 2, in case I want to do this on another printer. And then I'm just using, I've got a whole bunch of these 4010 Winston fans, or GD Stein. I'm not too concerned about part cooling on this because it's going to be printing mostly ABS. So for me, going crazy for part cooling on this machine is kind of a waste, I guess. So that's why we're not worrying about like CPAP or anything like that. And what are these? These are 2.5. I just went and bought 2.5 millimeter screws. So I actually have some 2.5. So pull 5 volts from the RGB header. That's probably what I'll do. That's probably what I'll end up doing, to be honest. Okay. So, a couple things first. I'm realizing I need to print something. Does anyone have, I'm going to need one of you to link this in the Discord. I'm putting off a request. I need to attach one of these doodads. These are those little umbilical thingies. You know, the boing, boing, boing. The thing is, this printer, because I have carbon fiber motor mounts, I don't have, like, I need a printed thing I can mount this to the rail. So does anyone know of any, like, have the files for a print I can attach to the rail itself that I can attach this to? Because right now I don't have anything to actually attach this to, because these are custom carbon fiber XY motor mounts that I'm made myself. So if anyone have a file so that I can mount this to the extrusion for the umbilical, PG7 cable mount. Yeah, let's take a look here. Let's PG7 cable mount. While we're doing that, let me heat up the bed of, which printer would it be? The Bamboo, because you got gray loaded on it. Device. Let's heat that bed up because that's going to take forever because it's a fucking Bamboo. Okay. So those are PG7. No, I just want a standalone one. Is this it? This seems like it'll work. That just bolts right to the extrusion. That looks like it'll work. Files. Download. That'll work. What's my thoughts on the BQ Universal kit? I don't know. Does anyone have one yet? Is that the CPAP thing? If it's a CPAP thing, cool. But I can't give you an opinion on it until I have one. Most popular. This is one of those things I realized like 2 minutes before going live. I love how many of these are just Vorons. It's like, no, I don't want a Voron mount. I want a standalone mount. Oh, here we go. And then there's this guy. That's another option. Okay, so we got 2 of them. Cool. Downloads. Boop, boop, boop. Open. Okay. I don't... Did you put your shitty logo on it? TS3D. Nope. I don't use people's random logos on stuff. Okay, cool. That won't work. Why do you have support? Support off. Voron Strong, you are going to be printed in ABS. where is it? Change filament 2. Because that is the gray that I'm going to be using. Cool. 18 minutes. Cool. Okay. Print. Send. See how long it takes for this to print. Okay, so it is 12:12. I'll let you know when it actually starts printing. Could you do a 14-pin umbilical? Why do 14 when we could do 4? By the way, I went digging the other night for this cable. For those who don't know, I can't remember which build it was. I think it was one of the DFH builds we did. The kit included this cable. This is like a, it's a 4-wire, like it's an IGUS cable meant for, like drag chain. It's cable flex or whatever it's rated. So anyways, so I'm like, hey, I still have like some of that left over. Not enough to do the entire wire run, but enough for the umbilical portion of it, right? Which is where you kind of want the good wire. Let me go digging for that, because I know I have it. I've got it, right? It's right here. I knew I had it. So I went looking for this cable the other night. It took me an hour to find this cable, because I'm like, monkey brain, it's a bright green cable. Because I went and found the printer that the other end of this is installed on, and it's green. And I'm like, cool, look for the bright green cable. So I spent an hour going through the printer room downstairs and the storage room downstairs, looking for bright green cable. And I kept looking, and I kept looking, and I couldn't find it. And then I finally found it because I had sleeved it with black. So yes, it is a bright green cable, but I had black sleeving on it. So I overlooked it like 5 times. Like, we're talking like pull out, grab a handful of wires, go, nope, none of these are them. And this was in there. Because I thought this was just sleeving. I didn't realize that it was my cable. I am not a smart man. Yeah. Perception 1. Knew I should have put more points of perception. Okay, where's the instructions for this? Toolhead assembly. There we go. Okay, so apparently I missed something. Is it that IGUS chain flex? It is. Okay, so LEDs, skip that. Apparently I skipped something and they wanted me to know that. Okay, so install the 2510 hot fan. Make sure you don't squash any wire LEDs and secure the 4 M2.5 socket heads. You are going into plastic. Do not over tighten. Okay, so we've got the fan here. Does it tell me anything about installing the wires? It does not. So it looks like they all come out that side. Okay, so one thing that's going to be kind of annoying, I've got 3 wires here, and I can only really use 2. So I need to figure out which of the 2 wires I can't use are. Okay, there's that, and now M2.5. We'll do this so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. So while I'm doing this, if you haven't yet entered, make sure you enter for your chance to win. Every stream we give away a spool of Polymaker filament. Link in the video description. Enter for your chance to win. Don't want you to not win. I want you to win. I believe in you. I trust in you. So enter for your chance to win. Link in the video description below. And then also, while you're down there, if you want to help support the channel, the content I create, and the things I do, consider becoming a channel member, Patreon supporter. If you're really cool, you gift memberships to others, or just check out some of the links in the description. Their affiliate links don't cost you anything extra, but go a long way in supporting the channel. So be sure to check those out. Okay. So apparently, this goes like that, and this goes like that. So this screws into plastic, so I gotta be careful. Okay, so I'm going to get all of them started, and then we'll do that. Marbles again? Yes, we're going to do marbles again. That was fun. And then also, I have a special announcement that's super cool that I can make at 3 o'clock today. That once I announce it, you'll probably go, really, that was it? But whatever. So, if you happen to be really thirsty, hold out. I think it's a sale. I can't remember actually. If it's Nighthawk, do sensorless and pull 5 volt from the end stop. I'm going to pull 5 volt from the RGB. It'll have a bigger MOSFET on it. And we are doing sensorless. We are doing sensorless. There we go. Okay, so these are screwing into plastic. So once you feel them get tight, you stop. Got my own flavor. I do not have enough pull with Gamer Subs to get my own flavor. They just tell me when stuff is coming out early. It's like, oh, hey, we got, some stuff coming out. So, cool. I don't know why more people don't do sensorless. It's easy to set up. It's because sensorless, while, functionally works really good, it has less redundancies and is more prone to like false positives and just being wonky. Especially, it depends a lot on your printer setup. Do I think I'll get around to the SPL? The plan is to do the SPL one of the streams before, because let me see here. Because I'm traveling June 13th for Open Sauce. So there's going to be the Tuesday stream, and I might do a Wednesday stream. Because I won't be streaming until the next Friday. Okay, now I need to put the fans in. Solid Rapido, you need to make sure it has the correct alignment. You should see the grub screw in the heat sink. Oh, I never checked that. Well, is there an alignment with the... You should see the grub screw in the heatsink slightly to the right of center when the wires are coming out of the left side. Well, I put the wires out the right side. I don't think it really matters. Like, they are in a okay location, so we are okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. I'm not redoing that. Yeah, so like, for example, on the VZBot can't do sensorless. All-wheel drive can't do sensorless. CoreXY can do sensorless, but it gets kind of funky if you go really big. Because you're measuring like resistance, right? You're measuring how it behaves. It can be funky because you're looking for like voltage spikes. And anything that can cause inconsistencies with that will affect your readings. So it's kind of like, yeah, you can do sensorless, but it's not the most optimal a lot of the time, unfortunately. Do I want to put this through here yet? So you're going to come out here. Okay. Get some pliers here. Has the Bamboo started printing yet? No. It's been 10 minutes. It has been 10 minutes and the Bamboo still hasn't printed yet. I should have started the Prusa at the same time. Yes, the Bamboo is on paper a faster machine, but whenever you're printing something small, it's actually not worth it a lot of the time. Like, I'm using it because it's got the filament I need in it. That's why. But the startup on it, especially in North America, because it's a 220 bed running at 110, it's just so slow. Okay. So There's like a little slot right here. This wire's got to go into. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's like right. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a little notch that's got to go into. Okay, and then those are held on with M4 2.5/8, and then they got this little saver part, which I have 2 of. I got to find the rest of them. 3, 4. I knew I had them somewhere. There we go. So it's M2.5/8. Oh, I'm spending more money. Yeah, spend that money. By the way, the amount of comments I got on the video, yesterday's video, about the price, is like, yes, it's a little pricey. It is what it is. Like, unfortunately, the market and the way things are, just the price is the price. Macro tutorials, like to see you do a complete basic to advanced level clipper tutorial. That would require me learning that. I've been using the same macros since like 2020. I really don't change my macros too often, and I don't have crazy macros. Like, I'll be honest, the majority of the time my macros are whatever the stock configuration ships with the printer, and those are the macros I use. Or if a machine has a macro I want on another machine, I just copy and paste it. I don't do crazy macro wizardry with my printer builds at all. I don't really think you have to. Remember, macros are just G-code. Macros are just basic G-code. You basically just tell the printer what you want to do manually, and you make it a macro, so when you push a button, it runs a bunch of G-code at once. It's really not like... It's not something amazingly complicated. Most of the time. Now, granted, sometimes there is some crazy stuff, but for the most part, most macros are, you know, move X, Y, Z, do this. I should have printed these in accent colors. Oh well. Conditional macros. Yeah, you can get really crazy, and the best part is a lot of the good macros are already out there, and you just copy and paste them, and then just change the variables to make them work with your machine. That's usually what I end up doing. Hey, the bamboo's finally printing. I should have started the same print on the Prusa just to see how long the time difference would be. Yeah, macros. Like, that's the one cool thing with Clipper, is Clipper can understand Python code as part of its G code. So you can do like if-and statements in Clipper macros. Like look at the macros for like the Enraged Rabbit carrot feeder, for example. Those get all kinds of funkiness because they're full of like if-and statements and whatnot, like conditional stuff. Ask ChatGPT. I don't trust ChatGPT for that kind of stuff. I don't trust it for anything, let's be honest. There we go. I will say this looks a lot better with fans on it. This looks like a proper tool head now that I actually have fans on it. Would you build an ERCFA V2? I'm waiting on a kit. A few different people said they want to send me kits. So I'm doing Thunderdome rules. Whoever gets me the kit first, I'm building their kit. So we're doing Thunderdome rules. Okay. Wiring time. So let's pull this up because this is going to be fun. Here's something for you. It includes, the kit comes like the little, it comes with all the connectors, yet it doesn't come with ferrules for the hot end. It doesn't come with ferrules for the hot end. So now we got to pull up the instructions for this. Also, apparently I'm supposed to screw in something from the front. Oh, that screws in from the... That's screwing from the back of the front. Oh, there's a screw. Okay, I think I see it. Okay. There is a screw right here I'm missing, I think. So, how does that work? I think I can get into the front. Yeah, it's this screw right here I didn't put in. So I got to put an M3/6 and then bolt it through, I think. Or M3/16. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. M3/8s. Good old M3/8s. Everyone likes M3/8s. Do you like M3/8s? I like M3/8s. If you don't like M3/8s, you're lying to yourself. Everyone likes M3/8s. Not seeing the extruder? It's the extruder from a Magneto X. It's a spare extruder from a Magneto X I had that I'm putting on here. Why? Because why not? Well, when you build your ERCFA V2 kit, you use the printed parts from the RC2 branch. Yeah, obviously it'll be a bit before I build one. So I'll make sure I check which files and whatnot are the right ones. Okay. Actually, these are too long. Where's M3/6? There we go. So this is gonna be fun. So I'm gonna try, see if this works. So that should bolt in there. Yeah, so put that in there. And then I get the Allen key I just dropped down. And that bolts in there. There we go. Much more rigid. Well, actually, I can barely tell, but it is more rigided. More rigidity is always good. There we go. Yeah, so there was like one bolt that goes through here on the bottom, and then there's another bolt up top here. So forgot to put that top one in. Somebody mentioned it to me. Like, oh, make sure you put that. M3/8s are delicious with sriracha. Don't you be giving me ideas. Okay. So now, time to make all this work. So first things first, the motor mount, I am just gonna plug the motor in. I really don't care too much about the motor wiring. See how much extra wire we have here. What you do is you just kind of shove it in this little gap back here, and you never worry about it again. Oh, look at that. The wire is gone. Look at that. It's all nice and organized, class. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Nice and clean and organized. Okay. Some of these we are going to have to shorten, though. So we'll start with this guy. So this is the thermistor. So let's pull up the actual schematic. So I plug these into the right things, because nothing would be wrong worse than plugging a thermistor into a fan port. Because then we have big bada boom, and we don't want big bada boom. Mosquitoes. It's, oh my God, I cut the grass today. EBB 36. I cut the grass today, and they're just everywhere. They were just everywhere. It was so annoying. Okay, so can 2. And the only difference with the 1.2 is the IO for the hot end has changed from PA12 to PB13. So the hot end's PB13. So this is PB13. Okay, cool. So there's that. So unfortunately, the accelerometer is not vertical, but we'll make do. Okay, so which one is the thermistor? The thermistor is this first one there. Okay. Twist the wires. They are already twisted. Okay. So that is for, but that can go there. What about there? Was this a thermistor? Yeah, thermistor. NO4, 104 NT. Go. Now, are these right? Are these full-size JSTs, or are these some bullshit ones? Okay, I think these are full-size. Yeah, these are regular full-size ones. Okay. PA12, PO9. Added a Sherpa Mini, and now I've been trying to install my motor. So you're gonna have to, in that case, make sure, did you go into the printer.cfg and update all the configuration stuff for a Sherpa Mini versus what it was originally? And make sure your motor current's set correctly. Because either you might not have it set up correctly for the right extruder you have now, or you're not giving the extruder you have now enough juice and it needs more power. Because everything needs more power. Are these the right ones? No, these aren't the right ones. These are the right ones. Have you ever done the math of the dollar value of free filament polymer has given away here? Nope. And I can't really, because you get to pick the filament. So for all I know, all my users have consistently either grabbed the most expensive or the cheapest filament you can select. So. Also, it's not really my concern. It's a polymaker. Like me knowing how much filament my viewers have won doesn't really change anything for me. So I really don't want to care about looking into it. Like, I guess if I wanted to like humble brag or something, but I really don't care. I don't even know how many viewers I have right now. I don't even, like, when I'm streaming, I have chat open. I don't even see donations. Well, I see donations when they pop up, but I don't see like the ongoing track of donations. I don't see view count. Like, I don't even know how many people are watching. How many people? I gotta actually look this up. Watch. I gotta scroll over here, select that, move there. Okay, there we go. 350 people. Cool. Like, I don't keep that open when I stream. I don't want to know. I like it that way. Damn it. Get, yeah, man. Get in your hole. There we go. 1, 2. Okay. So that is thermistor. There we go. If you ever win the giveaway, you know you're getting one of the specialty filaments. I don't even know what the restriction is on the filaments. Like, I don't even know what the, like, what you're allowed to win. I've never actually looked it up. Like, I'll fully admit, Polymaker does give me like a the company card to pick out some filament every now and then, kind of thing. And that doesn't have restrictions on it, just a dollar value. But for these prizes, I don't know if they just like limit you to like the basics, or I can't find. I need a really small flathead, and I don't have one. I've got to have something. No, that's too big. If that's too big, this is too big. Is this too big? That's too big. I don't have a flathead that'll fit this guy. Because there's like... This is a stupid itty bitty connector. And I don't have a flathead that small. So, let me get the bastard out. Did you miss some news? No, that was just me at like 2 a.m. going, remember belt printers? Remember belt printers? Remember how cool belt printers were when they were first announced and how they were going to be the future? There we go. And then nothing kind of happened. There was like the CR30 from Creality. Then there was like that other one from, I can't remember what company. And then there's the baby belt, which is still kicking. I give them credit. The baby belt's still kicking. But for the most part, yeah, belt printers kind of died out. Died out pretty quick. Yeah. Black belt made an appearance. Yeah, there's been a few over the years, but like nothing ever became like a thing. I've been wanting to build a baby belt, but the last time I looked into buying one, they didn't ship to Canada. So I was kind of like SOL'd. So I think it would make a fun little build on stream. Okay, so that is that. So now we have got to put our hot end in. So that's going to zip tie there. These can go right about there. Ah, dang it. Hate it when that happens. There we go. Don't smash my thumbs. I smashed my thumb enough. Actually, I haven't smashed it in over a month. This is like a month and a half old now. It happened before Smurf, or before Rocky Mountain. So, did anyone else see who's back? Back again? It has been a hot minute since I watched a music video at midnight. Put it that way. It has been a hot minute since I watched a music video at midnight. So for those that don't know, a new Eminem album's coming out. Now, I am by no means a consumer of the hippity hop music, or most music, to be honest. Let's be honest. But I have great childhood memories of being in like grade 6 on recess with like the one kid who had the CD player, and his parents let him buy the Marshall or the original like Slim Shady LP or whatever it was, and it's like listening to that with one ear while somebody else listens to it with the other earbud on a shitty Sony Walkman. Like I've got fond memories of that. Okay, so these are the smallest ferrules I have, and they don't fit in this. So how am I supposed to do this? But yeah, Houdini with all like the throwbacks to the like, what was the, not Guess Who's Back. What's the name of the actual song? It's not Guess Who's Back. But I remember when that came out on MTV. Dating myself there. And yeah, I remember when that came out and like the controversy around it. That was like what, 2002, I want to say. Get in your hole. There we go. Okay, so I got to trim some of that off. That is way too long. Back when MTV had music, I know. Well, let's be honest. Even if they had music today, nobody would watch it. So. I think you have to like push it down while you push it in, I think. I had it in, it just now it won't go in again. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got one. Which one was better, MTV or... What was the Canadian one? I'm trying to remember. We had a Canadian... it was on CTV. I remember that. It was on CTV. We had a Canadian MTV up here. And I can't remember what channel it was. I think it was CTV, but I don't think it was VH1. That sounds British. Much Music. That's what it was. Much Music. Shame his view. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to educate Carrie. Yes, his views on LGB. This is Eminem, the person whose rehab sponsor for him getting off alcohol and reaching, and I think other stuff too. His sponsor for sobriety is Elton John, the man he sent a diamond-encrusted cock ring to as his birthday present. Who's also his AA sponsor, is Elton John. I think Eminem has pretty acceptable views of the LGBT group. Considering, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's okay with it. I'm pretty sure he's okay with it. Now, he may say certain things in songs, but he also says a lot of shit. In his new song, he shits on his kids. I'm pretty sure he actually loves his kids. So... yeah. Like I think we've accepted the fact that yeah, he may say, you know, the odd thing in a song, but most people, if it flows, it flows. Listen here. These are not a lot of room. Come on. I am so paranoid because you could see this moving. Man. Come on, get in your hole. Jeez. One of those days, you can't get in the hole. Push that really small. Pat Pierce gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciate it. Come on. There we go. Okay. I really wish this was a bigger connector for that. There you go. Are there still malls? Yeah. Yeah, there's still malls. I mean, up here in Canada, it's all we got in the winter because it's cold. Okay, so that's that. So we got that, we got that. So now I need to do the hot end fan. So this fan, so we'll do fan 1, we'll do the hot end fan. So these things, let me find them here. XOL Toolhead. Bill of materials. Andrew Rogers, $10 for the food court fund. Dude, okay, so the other day we went to the mall, okay? And why am I going on a tangent here? I'm going on a tangent here. We went to the mall and the little guy's like, I want Chinese food. And I'm like, cool, okay. Well, I haven't gotten Chinese food at the mall in a hot minute. So we went to the Manchu Walk, I think is the Chinese food place at the mall. They're all the same. So I got 2 dinners for 2, or meals for 2. So you get like a rice and then 2 things. And then you have to, the pop isn't included. The drink isn't included. So you have to get the drink separate. So 2 item meals plus a drink each was $38 Canadian. So thank you, Andrew. I could buy a drink. I was like, and let's be honest, it ain't worth $38. That food ain't worth $38. I was like, oh shit. Because at that point, it's like, well, I've already got the food. I'm paying. But it's like, if I had known this. Okay. I'm assuming this has 3 wires. I can't use 3 wires because this only holds 2. We got on, off, and we got VIN. So I got to pull VIN from the RGB LED. So we'll pull VIN from here. So 5 volts from there. But I also need, so I'm assuming it's the blue wire is the wire I'm not using. I'm assuming it's the blue wire I'm not using today. I'm assuming it's the blue wire I'm not using today. That's what I'm assuming. I don't really, the downside is I don't have like an actual, or run the fan off the RGB connector. I could run the fan off the RGB connector. Actually, then what's PD3? Do I get anything for and use the PWM pin? Can I do that? Because normally you would just do, you know, the red wire here and then the black wire there. Which, I'll be honest, you probably don't really need PWM or taco. Actually, what is this fan? Is this PWM or taco? Taco? Is there, like, what tells you? Okay, features, locked, rotor protection, speed sensor. So it does have a tack. Okay, so it's not, it's tack. Okay. So I'm assuming the blue is the data sheet. Does the data sheet tell me what it is? What are the wires? Okay, rated voltage, 5 volt. Installation strength. Okay, but tell me what the wires do. Oh, here we go. Wires. Okay, there we go. Okay, blue wire is FG. Okay, so I use the red wire for positive. So that'll go there, black wire there, and then the blue wire we'll just ignore. Does the, yeah, this has a MOSFET on it. I'm assuming it has a MOSFET. It's got an RGB, it's an RGB header. Yeah, blue is tack, so if I put it to PD3, can I do anything with it? No, I'm not even gonna bother with that. No. We'll draw 5 volts from the RGB header and we'll do VIN or PA0. Or, yeah, we'll do that. VIN and PA0, we'll just do that. Yeah, so I'll draw, or actually no, I could just do this. I can do, shoot, I'm assuming the fan could be on RGB. I don't see any reason I can't just do 5 volt and ground and just ignore the ground. Because if I do 5 volt and ground, there's no control. Yeah, don't use PD3. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do PA0 and then pull 5 volts from the RGB. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that the simplest way. Okay, so I don't need the blue wire, so I'm just gonna snip that because yeah. Okay, so the black wire is PA0. So let's put a connector on that. What's that area? 5 volt and tack wire to end stop connector and ground to fan pin ground. Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll do 5 volt here. We'll do tack to PD3 and then I'll do ground to PA0. And then that way I think I can pull the tack at least. Yeah. So at least there I can pull the tack. So we'll do that. We shall do that. It's all fun and games until you have to start buying replacements. Well, here's the thing. If I blow this up, I just get a new board. And then we spend the rest of the stream today sanding or something. Is it Friday? It is Friday. Have I tried RAD-OS? Yeah, the rat rig I built last year has RAD-OS on it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Have I upgraded your vCore OS? No. The rat rig, I haven't changed the firmware on it since we set it up. I haven't really found a need to do it. The machine, when I do use it, works fine. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's good enough. Is this toolhead lighter than the Dragon Burner? No clue. Probably not, because I have a fully metal machined extruder on it. But I'm not a gram chaser, so I have no idea. I never bothered weighing it. I like the construction of it. I like the look of it, and I like how much room there is for wiring. Like, I do like the assembly of the XOL. I like how it goes together, because it literally is one printed part with a bunch of stuff strapped to it. So, is it better than Stealth Burner? I like the aesthetics of Stealth Burner. That's me. But is it functionally better than Stealth Burner? I mean, technically, I doubt it in my use case for ABS. But for those that print PLA, maybe there's a little bit more cooling if you go with the CPAP version. Okay. So I need, so let's see here. So PD, or actually no, where's, oh, that's what I forgot to put this on. I'm gonna do this one. Toolhead is more rigid than the self burner. There you go. There's a data point for you. Instead of mini SB, go for it. If the tool head wobbles on the XOL, that's your carriage moving. Oh, wow, look at all that wobble, actually. How's it at the nozzle? You grab the nozzle. It's about as much as everything else moves. Okay. So, let's grab this, grab that. Okay, so what do we got here? What do we got here? So we take, so that fan goes there. So this is the ground pin, that'll be PA0. So in this case, that goes like that. Okay, grab some tweezers here so we can lock that in. Okay, so that goes here, so that's PA0. Okay, so that's the fan control or the hot end fan. Okay. And then we get PD3, which is our tack pin. Goes in the middle. And we have our voltage pin, which we're going to steal 5 volts from. Make sure both those are locked in, and then that goes right here. There we go. Okay. So now we need to put in our fans. So this is going to be fun. So usually how I do these fans, I just crimp them together. I just crimp because there's 2 fans here and we only have 1 fan here. I don't have this I don't have this. This isn't on my board and I don't know what this is. So we'll just crimp them together. That's usually what I end up doing and it works. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Let's see here. Ooh. Doing the pineapple sample for gamer subs. Nice. I got brand risk today. I'm just checking something here. Okay. So let's see here. So you are going to go up here and you're going to come around here and you're going to plug it in there. So cut you about there. You are going to come up here, go around there, and go about there. We'll cut you there. Okay. Monolith all-wheel drive when? Those are some words you said. I have no idea what they mean. I don't know what a monolith is. Sorry. Split that. That. If I considered switching one printer to a monolith gantry. Again, I don't know what the monolith is. If you link it in the Discord, go in the Neuro 3D live streaming channel in the Discord and drop a link. I'll look it up. So what's the plans for this weekend? Anything exciting going on this weekend? What's going on? What's everyone up to? Anything super duper exciting? I'm getting a haircut. Ooh. Here's my problem. Here's my conundrum. I don't like getting haircuts more often than I need. They're you know, as somebody with a hairline that's retreating faster than the French army, it's like I don't see the point in getting haircuts often, but I like getting a haircut before an event because I get my beard trimmed up and cleaned up professionally. Like I can keep my beard kind of like in this state, not too bad, but I like to like get a haircut and a beard trim, like a good proper one before an event. So usually it's, I'll be honest, before like Rep Fest is when I get my haircuts. So Open Sauce is in like 2 weeks. So normally I would get a haircut before that, but the problem is I got a haircut in April, like a month ago. So it's too soon. And then I also have a wedding to go to in July. So I gotta like not get a haircut before Open Sauce and I gotta clean this beard up. So that'll be fun. Cutting grass. I cut the grass today. Got that out of the way because I gotta work on the little guy's thing this weekend. And then I think for those in the Southern Ontario, Art in the Parks this weekend, I think. Might go to that. Here's down. Yeah, you got long hair, Pulo. You need to get that trimmed up before Murph. $200. No, okay, so I haven't. I'm not one of the cool kids to get invited to open sauce. Unfortunately, I don't think. I don't think I made the cut, so I don't get the official invite. But I bought my ticket for open sauce last year in June, because right after they wrapped up open sauce, they put out a tweet going, hey, if you want to go next year, very early bird ticket. Like, we don't even know if we're having open sauce next year, but you can buy a ticket for like $70 if you buy it now. So I bought the early bird ticket for like $75. So, yeah. Supposed to rain tomorrow. Ugh. Freaking rain. What's really annoying is we're building a thing for the little guy, a playground thing in the backyard, one of those Costco like playground things, and I kind of goofed because we're building it in like little parts, right? So we'll build it, you know, work on it for a bit, then the weather will get too hot or crappy out, so we'll like let it sit for a bit. So I have a tarp that I put over the boxes, like all the wood and whatnot, to keep it dry. And I goofed because one of the boxes is like almost empty. So we tarped it, and then we had a massive rainstorm the next day. So that box is now a pool. And I can't just dump it because there's stuff under it I can't get wet. So I gotta like siphon the water out, which is gonna suck. It's so expensive to attend. I'm used to going to free level 10. Josh, quite simple. San Francisco's expensive as shit, and that venue is not cheap. Simple as that. It's a very expensive venue. Putting on an event like that is very expensive, and I don't think, you have to understand, they don't have the big ticket, like for example, Rapid. Okay, Rapid TCT. I've been to Rapid, okay? Those events, the exhibitors there, I think the cheapest booth is like 10 grand. For like the smallest like booth is like 5 to 10 grand. So, yeah, those shows get their money from people paying to set up there. All the vendors that are like there's a Voron booth. We have a Voron booth at Open Sauce. We didn't pay for that. It's free. You just apply. So you have an event where, to get all the cool people there and to get, like, they want to show off, they want it so that people could show off their shit. So they don't want to charge them to show off their stuff. So you basically have to rely on people going to fund it. Plus, you know, there are certain, I'm assuming some of the higher tier people that are going, like creators, are being compensated in some way. I don't think they're being paid, but I'm assuming things like flights and hotel rooms might be comped. So it's just that kind of venue, that kind of event, and that venue with the audience that's there, you basically have to get your funding via a lot of the attendance. I'm sure there are sponsors, but I don't think they're like nowhere near enough covering the entire thing. So, like, do you even still get tickets? So this is the only downside. I don't have the cool ticket. So I've got the general admission. I've got like the cheapest cheap ticket. I really wish I could have grabbed one of these, or somehow made the cut to get invited, especially for something like this. But I got the basic ticket. We'll see how it goes. I'm going either way. Didn't last year's open sauce? I think they were okay. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if William put out a video about it. I think they did okay. Obviously, they did okay enough to do it again. So it obviously did okay enough. It was, I think it was the boxing, the influencer boxing. The second year of that lost money. They lost money on influencer boxing. So maybe that was the event you're thinking of? Okay, where is this tool head? Okay, so now we got PA1 and then VIN at the bottom. Okay. VIN at the bottom. PA1. Okay. So that's all that. So now the last thing is this guy. So this is the signal. So this is my end stop, or this is the probe. So let me pull up the wiring for that. Lab tap. Who runs open source? It's William Osman. Open source. Okay, if you type open source with 2 P's, it doesn't come up. There we go. Buy tickets, what's happening? Yeah. So it's this guy. That guy. This guy. So these are all the sponsors. Hey, oh shit, we are a sponsor? What the frick? Okay, well, Voron's a sponsor of it. Yeah, I can get a free ticket from... I should ask the team. Okay, Voron's a sponsor of it. Cool. Also, a bunch of other people are going to be there. But yeah, it's basically like a big YouTube tech nerd creator roundup kind of thing. So like Mark Rober is going to be there, Michael Reeves, like William Osmond, like that's that kind of thing. So kind of like how if you go to RepRap Fest, you see all the 3D printing content creators. This is kind of like for all the nerd tech influencer content creator types. So, I mean, let's be honest, it's still cheaper to get in than like TwitchCon. Okay, we're on tap. There we go. Okay, how's the wiring? So this is, I got the Gen 2 with sensor. So what is the wiring on this? Tell me the wiring on this. Where's the wiring? Where is the wiring? Tell me the wiring. I really do not like GitHub. I really do not like when they do not include wiring diagrams. Like, tell me what the wires are. Where are they? Sensor specs. Manual. Damn it. Tell me the wires. Tell me the wires. The numbers, Mason. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so I have these colors. Okay. So red, okay, so yellow is signal. Yellow is signal. Okay. So yellow is signal. And then, okay. right? 524 volts, yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at here. So we have, where's our probe? So this is our probe here, and there's our end stop. So 5 volt ground PB6. So I could just plug that in there, but that ain't gonna work. Yeah, this won't fit. I think, so 5 volt ground PB6. So I can do 5 volt ground. 6. That's a different connector here. This is a smaller connector. Don't think I can just repin that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put these on. Dang it! I gotta shrink it. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Let's clean this up a bit. Get some zip ties. Let's get some zip ties. Use probe for tap. Well, here's the thing. It doesn't matter. Like, you can get 5 volt ground and a end stop. It doesn't really matter. You could just do 5 volt ground PB9 or 5 volt ground PB6. I'd rather use this simply because it's a locking connector. These are just DuPont. These are locking connectors. I'd rather use locking connectors on a tool head. I'd just rather use locking connectors. Simple as that. So let's do this. Okay, I screwed up with these wires. Oh well. I should have ran these through there. Oh well. Let's work. That. Okay. Okay, so this is going to go right about there. So I'm going to have to take off a lot of sleeving here. Okay, make this work. There we go. That works. Dylan says he sent you something on Discord that is important to the V2. Canuck might have some different instructions with the CAN board. Recap of what to do. Check wire colors. Your black is probably signal. Blue, yellow, probably ground. Have a look at the PCB and check. The tap PCB plug goes voltage, ground, signal. So let me take a look here. So the problem is I can't see anything because there's the flipping thing mounted to it. Oh, I see. Okay, voltage, ground, signal. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, no, that's right. So voltage is red, ground is black, signal is yellow. Yeah, no, that's right. Voltage, ground, signal. Use the servo pins on a BL touch port. Ground 500. If you use a mellow fly SP, then tap won't work at all. I think we'll be okay. Wait. I think we'll be okay. 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 Well, I can see it. It's voltage ground signal. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. So voltage. Ground. Signal. We'll be okay. What is my opinion on all-wheel drive gantry? I haven't done all-wheel drive on a Voron. I haven't really found the need to. I think it makes more sense on the bigger sizes, or if you're like speed prints for internet points type. Otherwise, on most of the standard size machines, I think it's a little overkill. Like on a 250 and 300, it's overkill. At a 350, maybe it starts to make a bit of sense. Like I got a VZ-Bot here that's all-wheel drive. That's kind of cool. But I don't think it's like a, oh my God, you need it type thing. I think it's like, situational and depends on the user. If you want to build one, go for it. Nothing wrong with it. It's just in terms of like, you know, bang for the buck performance, is it, do you need it kind of thing? I'm going to say probably not on a Voron. But if your use case starts running into limitations of the standard design, good thing there's an entire community of mods out there to make it work for you. They say a bunch of the Mellow manual. Well, that's a Mellow. This is a Big Tree Tech board. And considering Chaotic Lab is part of Big Tree Tech, now at least, I'm pretty sure they work together. I'm pretty sure, usually, like, there's a reason I like to use, like, Physec drivers on Physec boards and Big Tree Tech drivers on Big Tree Tech boards. Even though technically on paper, I think a lot of time there's not really an issue compatibility-wise. There's a reason I like to. There we go. Any opinions on the new Seaboard kit? If they send me one, which I think they want to, but I haven't received confirmation, and I build it, then I will let you know. Otherwise, I don't have any thoughts on it. I don't have one. Nobody has one. I mean, I can look at the picture and go, well, that's kind of cool. But I mean, it's a render. You know, we're at Monty level Pythons of looking at a model going, it's a model. Would all-wheel drive help with issues that start to justify going bigger belts as a stopgap instead of bigger belts? Potentially. The issue with Core XY is going big on Core XY, you have really long belt paths. And with Core XY, long unsupported belt paths means springiness and bounding in the system. Like, think about it. When you move front to back, this is a spring, okay? So on a small path, you're okay. But as this gets longer, there's more, like when you change direction, there's more boom, boom. Whereas if you have more motors in the path, it's a little bit more rigid. Especially with like backlash for driving the belts. Think of it like pushing rope, okay? The more motors you have in the system, the less bounding and springiness there is to it. The more drive gears. But it makes more sense at the larger sizes. And at higher speeds. So if you're not going big and you're not going like obscenely fast, you don't really get as much of a benefit, if any. Okay, so that's all that. Let's get this connector out. Which one is it? This guy? Did they send me the right connector? That's the wrong connector. Shoot, where's the right connector? There should be a, that's a 4-pin. There's a 5. Okay, there's the 5. Okay, so we need, oh, there we go. 5 volt, ground, PV6. Okay. So 5 volt. So you're gonna plug in like that. So you're gonna go 5 volt. Camera angle. Even better camera angle. There we go. Oh no. Thing came off. It's not a good sign. Tensioners compensation. Tensioners don't really, won't solve the issue you're getting around. Because think about it. This is a tensioner. Your front idler is already a tensioner. And as you go bigger, you can only tighten the belt so much. Like a lot of the problems I think people have with their printers is they tighten their belts too much. Uh-oh. I really shouldn't be throwing these on the floor when I screw up a crimp, because that means I'm just going to step on it in the future. But oh, somebody's home. Yeah, double shear. Yeah, that's another thing too. You got to be careful if you tighten your belts too much on most standard setups, because your stepper motor is only supported on the one side, and I've seen people crack them. So okay, so 5 volt. You going this way maybe? Nope. Okay, so 5 volt, ground, and signal. So let's pair of tweezers so I can actually push these in. Dang it. These stupid little connectors are a pain in the butt. Are there separate motors? Yep, they exist. A few designs use them. There's a few mods for Warrens that use them. A few printer designs use them from the start, kind of thing. Just got here. What did you miss? Wiring and crimping. Don't you want to get in your hole? Come on. There you go. God dang it, another one. Ah! This is the most, I hate these little, these aren't these are, what are these connectors called? They're like mini JSTs. They're annoying as shit. That's what they are. There we go. Good thing they gave me a whole bunch of these to mangle. Like, I know you have to use small connectors because it's a small board. You only have so much room. But, and it fell off. Ah. What time are we at? We're at 3:30. Okay. Now let's try a smaller crimp. I know the connector itself is fine for this use case. It's just doing it without breaking. Just a fiddly connector. There we go. Okay. This plugs into here. There we go. Okay. So now that is all of that. So we have probe plugged in. We've got thermistor. We've got hot end fan, which is here and here. So it's that, right? That's right, yeah. And then we have part cooling fan. We got heater, and we got the motor. So that is that. So now we got to make up our umbilical. Getting these grease guns, I remember I have a whole tube of EP2. Yeah, these grease guns are great. Freaking mosquitoes. It's that time of the year. They're so bad. Mosquitoes are so bad this time of the year right now. Okay. So we need to make a connector here. Because we need to make one for this, which, oh my God, why would you use this wiring? Why would you use yellow? There we go. Is there any way to tell if an extruder stepper is 0.9 or 1.0 degrees after install? If you look at the back of the motor, there usually is like some sort of identification marking, like a model number you can search up. Ooh. Is it on sale? It's not a sale. Okay, the GamerSup guys told me something would be dropping today, and I guess this is it. That's not it. This is it. Cool. GamerSup's merch if you want some. 10% off. Link in the description. Go Canuck Creator. There you go. Oh, they have an Amaranth cup now. Cool. Is it wrong? I think the Charlie cup is better than the Amaranth cup. I prefer the Charlie cup. I don't know about you. I take the Charlie cup. That's just me though. The skeeter's in Greenland? Maybe? I don't know. Okay, so this uses this connector. I believe, which is this connector. Degenerate weebs. Oh no, the guy with the anime girl with the toast in her mouth shirt. You're calling me a weeb. You're the one watching this. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Ooh woo. Okay, so now we got some crimping to do. I got a gamer sub sampler. I hate you now. I want to play some morning coffee. I still drink my morning coffee. I still prefer my morning coffee. But throughout the day, like when I gotta sit down to edit a video or whatnot, or I'm playing a game. Now all I need is a small inflatable pool. The problem is electricity and pools don't really go together too well. So while it would be funny to do a 3D printer build stream in a pool, I like living. So unfortunately, I won't be doing that. Also, I don't have a little inflatable pool to use for that. Printer bathwater. Didn't it turn out there was like nothing, it was just water? And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, you don't need to know. All I know is the way things are going with shipping to next Friday's unboxing stream should be pretty interesting. Got something a little interesting. Also, Monday, there will be a stream Monday, since you're all paying attention right now. You're all paying attention, right? Monday, there will be a stream on Monday. It will be at 11 a.m., the normal start time for streams next week. So there'll be a stream at 11 a.m. tomorrow, or Monday. Or no. Yeah, no, 11 a.m. Monday, right? Yeah. 11 a.m. Monday. There will be a stream where unboxing the FL Sun S1. And then Tuesday at 11 a.m., there's going to be a stream. I'll be with Steve. We'll be on my channel, but we're starting the Positron build. And then Wednesday, if all goes well, there'll be another Twitch stream for some more Fallout New Vegas. Thursday, there'll be a video. Friday, there'll be a regular stream. Hopefully another unboxing. We'll see. Saturday, there'll be another regular stream on my channel. And then Sunday, I'm streaming on Steve's channel. So you get me every day of the week this week coming up. So enjoy. Okay, so I'm assuming the ground and Vin are the ones closest, I'm assuming. So I'm assuming, like, looking at it, this is ground, Vin, and then the ones further back are L and H, I'm assuming. So we've got, you know what? We'll use white and brown for the power. So white will be, well, brown will be ground. Brown will be ground, white will be that. And then yellow will be L and green will be H. There we go. And now I'm going to write this down somewhere if I can find a piece of paper. Where'd my little notepad? Where'd my notepad go? Here it is. So what do we got? We got ground, in, L, H. Okay, so ground is brown. Yeah, move all this so this actually sits flat. There we go. Vin is white. L is yellow. And H is green. There you go. Yellow and green are normally can signals, so you're good. Sweet! Okay, now I gotta put a little bit of sleeving on this to kind of protect it a bit. Don't know if I can get this on. Let's see. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Okay, so we gotta use this one and then shrink it. L is yellow. Usually it's the other way. I went with L and yellow because they sound the same. That's why I went with those. I went with that because I'm like, those kind of sound the same. We'll go with that. Where'd I put my heat gun? It's over here. I mean, I'm going to have to put another wire on this anyways because it's not long enough to meet the tool head or go all the way down to the bottom. Look how professional that looks. Look how professional that looks. Look at that. Look at that. It's like you bought it. So that plugs into that. Okay, and then we put some more zip ties. These are too big of a zip tie. Let me find smaller zip ties. Skinny ties. There we go. Green is low. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's what the L and H stand for, high and low, I guess. I don't know. This goes through here. Green is low because of grass. I guess that makes sense. I mean, technically, as long as you remember which one's which and you don't mix them up when it comes to your wiring, you're good. So, there we go. Okay, so now I have this little guy. There we go. Now I need to get a... There we go, get that out. That guy out. That guy out. So I'm gonna have to move this over because this is gonna have to connect right there. So let's move some stuff. What size are you? Wait a minute, I have room on my desk. I can just move this. Oh my God, I actually have room to move things. It's nice having room to move stuff. Okay, so you're gonna go here, you're gonna go here, you're gonna slide over. Okay, because you're gonna slide over because what I'm gonna do is this guy right here is gonna come out, and I'm gonna mount this right on there, like that. So we'll come in and then round it up. That'll work. If I can get this. Why don't you want to go on this stupid thing? Come on. Well, I guess I should probably put this on first. Ah, this is gonna get annoying. Howdy from Texas. Yeehaw! Tape. Scissors. There we go. So you can go like that. Okay. This I got to cut off this tab at the bottom because I'm not going to use it. So we'll grab. Last time I did this, I sliced my finger open, so let's not do that. Let's just get a file and just make it flat the mechanical way. There we go. This had like a little indexing tab on the bottom, but we're not going to use it because we're taking this screw out and we're going to replace it. Go with this guy. I think this is the right size. No, one smaller. Why would you design this to use an M4 screw? Unless it's designed for a socket head. Otherwise, I'm going to yell at the designer of this. I think I'm going to be yelling at a designer of this in 1 second. No, okay, it is used for that screw. Okay, we're okay. I'm not going to be yelling at the designer. We're okay. Okay. They just designed it for a socket head, not a button head. That's okay. That's okay. Gonna be like if you designed something to mount to a Voron that uses an M4 screw and you could have used M5 or M3, You dumb goofed. Why? No, borons don't use M4 anywhere. Why would you design M4? Okay. There we go. That's too short. Okay, one up longer. Okay, so that is M5. Okay, so M512. Socket head. That'll work. The Pi, yeah, the Pi uses 2.5, but that's the Pi. The actual like physical construction of a boron is only M3 and M5s. No M2s, no M4s. Although actually I think there's M4s for the power supply, but that's something we can't really get around. Like, yeah, you have to use what it comes with kind of thing. Okay, there we go. So now we've got this guy here. Okay. That is really tight. That doesn't want to go in. Make it shorter. The bottom there, it's all raggedy. Why don't you want to go in? Okay, maybe if I take the sleeving off. Is there that little room? Yeah, I already got the part that screws into it on it. It's just, there ain't much room. Okay. There we go, okay. So the thing is, we are gonna have to shorten this. So let me shorten these belts. Okay, so that goes there, there's the front. Okay, so that goes all the way to the front. So how much room do we have here? Right about there. Right about there, right? Basically, you pull it tight until you see the tool head move. And then you know you went too far. And that zip tie broke. That's not good. Not a good sign. This extra sleeving off. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's fix this. Yeah, the sleeving won't fit through. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna not have sleeving. I'll just pinch it on. You'll see. You'll see. Okay. gotta take off a bit more. So right about, let's see, how much sleeving do I need to leave on this? Right about there. Go. Damn it. There's always the one strand that I miss. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so we'll go, don't want to go too far, right about there. There we go. There we go. Okay, so unfortunately, as you can see, this doesn't reach the bottom. So I'm gonna have to cut this now and solder on an extension, which kind of sucks, but we gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so now, where are those two wires? Oh, here they are. So we got our X and Y. Oh God, these are annoying. Oh God. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I mean, technically, oh, as long as like the end is okay, we're okay. It's just like, what the hell happened here? Cheers, Hag. How did... Okay. There's like one wire that's connected through all this. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. There we go. Okay, there's one wire disconnected, and here's the other one. Okay, so now I need to extend this. How can I extend this? So probably the easiest place to connect it, I would say, is probably like right here, right? Because it's once it's in the drag chain, it's going to be susceptible to movement. So probably cut it right here, just underneath this connector, and solder on a different wire. I think is the easiest way to go about this. So let's see, do I have a nice 4-pin wire pre-made? No, that's 3. I need something with 4 wires that can take decent voltage. This will do. What is this from? I don't know, but it should be able to handle 24 volts, I think. I think this is the wire from, I don't know, but it's a pre-made 4-wire wire. So we'll see. Okay. So cutting time. So we're gonna have right about here. Because that moves, so I want the cut to be right about there. So let me get my marker. So we're going to cut it right about there. Hope I did this right. Otherwise, we're going to be in for a really bad time in a minute here. Oh my God, canned data over there. But the impedance, I don't know, it works. Forgot to measure twice. What's really cool is there's actually, these are armored cables, so they're actually pretty beefy. And this is not sharp at all. Yeah, I would say these have a armored core. If you're looking for answers. There we go. Yeah, this is actually like armored. So getting that part off is annoying. It's like, cut the thing without actually cutting the wire. There we go. Okay, make sure I didn't break any of these wires. We good? We're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, before we get too far, put this on. There we go. Okay. Then strip these. No, don't. I almost took out a chunk of my nail doing that. That would have hurt a lot. I was stripping the wire, and I had my thumb like nail through the thing. I was like, oh, that would have been bad. That would have been bad. Okay, so I have no idea what grade these wires are. Let's find out. Please tell me. Oh, these are way too thin. These are way too thin. Yeah, these wires are way... Let me see here. I mean, it might... What gauge wire do you need for 24 volts? Does this even have? ADC 30 volt. Yeah, but how many amps? Lenoia VW1 AWM 2725. Doesn't tell you the wire gauge. That's kind of annoying. Free chamber heating. Yeah, I'd rather not melt my printer. So let me dig in here. Let me see. I think I've got some. Yeah, I can use this. Here. We'll use the can. When in doubt, steal from another printer. You know how I rewired my Magneto X? Guess what has CAN bus wires on it? Magneto X. Guess what I'm stealing from right now? The Magneto X. Because this has, and that has, yeah, there we go. So that's got, that works. So let's see here, what do we got? Yeah, I figure if the CAN wires for the Magneto were good enough, should be good for this too, right? I would assume so. Well, the problem is on the Magneto, it's two separate wires. Power is one wire, and then the CAN is another wire. So I can't just use one bundle, because this bundle has 3 wires in it. This one has 2. Okay. How are oh, these are looking thin too. I don't like this. I don't like how thin these wires are. What about this guy? I don't like how thin these wires are. Yeah, these ones. Okay, these ones look okay. Yeah, we might be okay. For the Toolhead, I would not feel good unless it was 20. How big is 20 gauge? Like, that's the problem. Like, I've got these pre-made wires here, but I have no idea, is that 20 gauge? Like, actually, let me... I don't know what these are. That's 22. Like, I could just, you know, I know these are good, but these aren't drag chain rated. Should be about 0.5 millimeters. The problem is trying to measure a wire that you've crimped, kind of, or you've twisted is kind of like, eh. Yeah, that's like 0.4. Yeah, what? Yeah, 0.34. Yeah, that's too thin. And these are measuring 0.7. So, yeah, 0.7. These ones are good, but there's only 3 in here. At least I think there's only 3. Let me see. Please tell me there's more than 3. I can't see. I can't see. Let's take a looky-loo. I got a feeling there's only 3 wires in here. There's 4 wires in here, we're laughing. Three wires, dang it. Yeah, it's only 3 wires. Any leftover from the Nighthawk? No, unfortunately. This is 3 wires. This will do everything. I just need to run a power wire, which really sucks to have to run one separate standalone power wire. But I've got to. I can. Let me see what else I got. Let me see what else I got. This has 20 wires in it, so that ain't gonna work. What about you? You have, you're way too thin. It's like using a USB cable. You don't want to use a USB cable for this kind of stuff. What about you? What about you? What about you? What do you got? You're about 20 wires in it. You're nope. You're nope. Yeah, I think that's what we got. What about you? What about you? You're 3 wires as well. Yeah, you're 3 wires as well. What do we got in here? What do we got in here? I mean, I could just run it. Yeah, I'll just run it one power. Yeah, I'll just run one power wire. I'll run our 3 wire thing for ground and thing, and then I'll just run a freaking standalone wire for 20 volt. That'll work. Yeah, you're 3 wires. What is it with all these pre-made wire runs that I have where it's exactly 3 wires? How many wires do you need? 3. 4? No, 3. Exactly 3. No more than 3. Yeah, okay. That's what we're gonna have to do. Okay, let me run downstairs real quick and see if I have a pre-made downstairs. I'll be back in 1 second. Yeah, it's the power. It's the power. Let me just run downstairs quick, see what I got. Let me see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Dang it. Yeah. Okay. So that's what we'll do. We'll use the 3 wire run right here. That's already pre-made. And then I'll just run a separate power wire. I'll just run a separate power wire. No biggie. No biggie. Easy to do. Make it work. Okay. So we're gonna need some soldering stuff. This, this. Okay. Put that sleeve on. Strip these back. As long as it's not silicone. It's silicone, but it's in the Z drag chain, so it's not like it's moving a ton. They'll be fine. What wire? Oh, just, I was trying to find, because I need to extend my CAN wire here for the CAN bus. And I was looking for a pre-made wire run, like a pre-made like bundled wire like this that had 4 wires in it that was a high enough gauge that we could use for power. And I don't have any. So what we're having to do is I'm going to use the 3 wire run, and then I'm just going to run a separate red 5 volt line for, or 24 volt. So is what it is. So what do I have for colors here? Let me just finish. So ground is brown. We'll do that. We'll start with that. So let me get some sleeving here. Put these guys on. The last thing we want to do is accidentally solder on a wire without some cable sleeving. Silicone will get shredded in a wire run or in a drag chain, but that's usually on like the XY with a lot of movement and when they're really packed. If you only have a couple wires and it's not moving a ton, like in this case here for the Z, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Okay, these are all too long. Let me shorten them up just a little bit. What am I going to make for dinner today? What should I make for dinner, class? I think it's something quick and easy. Something quick and easy. Hey, fun fact, these work a lot better if you plug them in. Power cable. I don't have a power cable. I need a power cable. I need a power cable. Where can I get a power cable at? Cable for power. I know you exist. I've got like 20 of you. Where are you all at? Where did I put you all? How did I lose a power cable? Seriously, like, where did I put it? It was here on the floor. I've got 20 of them. I just don't want to pull one out of a printer. I'm sure I have one somewhere. Where are you? Oh, here. There we go. There we go. Okay. And it helps if you turn on the power supply. Yep. Okay. One. Oh, oh, nope, 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 nope. Sleep. Okay. There we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. And green is going to go to, because white is Vin, so white will be red. So green is going to be blue, right? Green is going to be blue. Yeah. Go. You need a shrink tube you could put on after. They do make it. They do make like liquid liquid electrical tape, it's called. The thing is it's not as good, essentially. It's like, yeah, it does work, but you you'd much prefer the real thing kind of thing. So, okay, now I need red. Where'd I put the red? Red. And this is 20 gauge, I believe. Should be 20 gauge. No, this is 24 gauge. How is this 24? Where's my 20 gauge? Where's my 24 gauge? This is 22 gauge. I don't want to use 22, I want... No, that's 24. Shoot! Where's my 20 gauge? I had 20 gauge wire. I mean, I've got thick wire here I can use. It's just PVC insulated, it's not... Yeah, whatever, I'll just use this, whatever. Wire's wire. Pretty sure this is... What gauge is this? Okay, you're 22 as well. Where's all my 20 gauge wire? You're too short. What about you? You're too short. Okay, where did my 20 gauge wire go? Really? Really? How do you lose a thing of 20 gauge wire? No, you're not it. Are you in one of the drawers? I want to use the right wire. That's the thing. I mean, screw it. No kill like overkill. Um, 18? 18 works. When in doubt, 18 gauge. Okay. Yeah, it's for power. You know, the return is only 20. No, I don't like that. There we go. That one works. There we go. Okay, so let's see. So now I got to update my wiring diagram here because we've changed stuff. So now white is now red. Green is now blue. Yellow is yellow. And brown is brown. Okay. So VIN is red, can L is yellow, can high is blue. Simple. I turn you off. Unplug you, plug you back in, and heat shrink stuff. Okay. Okay. Hopefully this is long enough. Technically rated for 160 watts, 7 amps, just for future reference. I know, but I like to keep things consistent across the board. So if I'm, you know, I like to use 20 gauge to wire up my tool heads. I'm going to use 20 gauge to wire up my tool heads. It's just, you know, keeping it consistent. Keep it consistent, keep it known. If it works, it works. Keep it, keep it. Okay, we're at 4:30 already. Jeez. Yeah, we're definitely going to be rolling this into tomorrow's stream. So if you want to know what we're doing tomorrow, you're looking at it. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, link in the video description, enter for your chance to win. Because we're going to do the giveaway at 4:50 today. That way we have time to do the marbles. Because those were fun. There we go. Yeah, we're doing marbles for the draw. I found out how to make marbles work with YouTube giveaways. So now we're doing marbles for the giveaways. You'll see. You'll see. If you weren't here on the Tuesday stream for the giveaway, you'll see. It's quite fun, I will say. Okay, now this is bigger, so hopefully this fits. Otherwise, we're going to have a fun time jamming this all in. There we go. Okay. Okay, so move to the front. Okay, that's really hot. I gotta let that cool. Come on. Uh-oh. I don't know, the sleeve won't fit with the sleeving. Oh no. Uh-oh. Nope, it's not fitting with the sleeving. Shoot. Okay, 1 second. Maybe make this work. Make it work. Make it work. Okay, so maybe not that one. Put that on after. Okay, so you go through there. Go. It won't fit. Okay, 1 second here. We're gonna do what I like to call a pro gamer move right about now. Pro gamer move time. Good thing I organized all this. Now what's happening? A pro gamer move. The wire doesn't fit through here, so I'm opening it up. Because when in doubt, clearance, Clarence. And look, I'm being a good boy and putting my tools back where they belong. So screw that in there. This. Why does this zip tie keep breaking? One second, these zip ties keep breaking. Damn it. Like I almost want to put another zip tie across that. Okay. You go in first, then you go in. You go in. There we go. There we go. Okay. How about there? There we go. There we go, and then that pops up, and that comes to the front, goes there. Okay, cool. That's that. And I can put that other sleeve back on that I had to cut off. Keep going. Yeah. Hot. Always hot. Toasty hot. Okay, and now we need our motors. A motor goes in this one because it's the A motor. Okay. And then this is the B motor. It goes into the B motor slot. Okay. Now I need my drag chain. Where the hell did I put the drag chains for this? Is it one of these? Did I use 15 or? Okay, sure. It's one of these. This one, or that one, or this one. So I'm assuming the longest one is Z. But I'm assuming. I mean, that makes the most sense, right? The longest one would be the Z. Okay, unfortunately, oh, I do have zip ties up here. Okay, I do have the ties there, so we can zip tie that guy. I gotta make more of these little clip-on zip ties for cablage management. But for now, this will work. Okay, zip ties there. Oh, wait. No. I could be even better. I have this. I have, where, oh, is it? Where did I put it? Not that. No, where did I put the little filler? Did I? Oh, here it is. Aha. Forgot I had this. Yep. There we go. Okay, so now all this goes in here. Let's put you over here. Let's get an overhead camera going so I can actually kind of show you what I'm working on. There we go. You can see what I'm doing, right? I mean, I'm using the longest chain because if it's too long, I could easily remove links. That's why we're using the longest chain. Okay, so this now goes lock a few of these in just to get them locked in. Okay. There we go. And you snap into here. And then you all go through this hole. There you go. Why are you tangled? How'd you get tangled? Really? Seriously? How did you get tangled? Oh, that's why you're tangled. Come on. Okay. Seriously? How did you do that? Okay. You know what? Well, we're just going to separate you and separate you. There you go. You go this way, and you come this way. Okay, you go there, you go there. There we go. No, quit catching on stuff, you stupid piece of poop. There we go. Ah ha ha. No, I'm a dumbass. I just ran it around the gantry. Sometimes the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, and then we put a zip tie on this. Keep that locked up vertical. Okay. I'm gonna put a zip tie there. You're late to the stream. You got 5 minutes to enter for your prize though, because we're gonna do a giveaway at the end of the stream, so you still have time to enter for that. So you're not that late. There we go. Okay, and now we gotta shut some of these. Okay, and now do a little bit of wire management on here to make it look a little bit better. Cut that zip tie. Hopefully I don't do what I did last time. Last time I was finished wiring up a printer, I was cutting all the zip ties and I cut one of the wires right in half and I was like, shit. Okay, set that down. That was not fun. It was like, crap. But yay. In terms of me being big dumb, that was really big dumb. Okay. Oh, you go right here. Come on. There we go. Okay, that clears there. That clears there. That isn't plugged into anything. Figure that out after. Go to the back. There we go. We got full motion. There we go. So something I haven't looked at, I don't know what the status of this thing is underneath. How far did we get on wiring this up underneath? That's what I don't know. Take a look. What do we got to wire up? Oh, we haven't hooked anything up underneath. Oh. Well, I know what we're doing tomorrow night on stream, guys. If you want to know what we're doing tomorrow night on stream, yeah, I thought this was all wired up. I guess not. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. Okay, cool. But we got to top the tool head done. So there you go. There we go. We got the XOL tool head installed. Got that. All the wires nice and organized. Look at that wire management, and then it goes to the umbilical, which goes up and down and down. So there we go. I'll take some pictures of it. I'll put it on Twitter and whatnot, Discord, so you guys got a better view. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so tomorrow be a nice, fun, easy stream. Wire up underneath, and then start doing firmware shenanigans. And when it gets too complicated, we'll bust out the whiskey. So let's do this giveaway. So if you haven't entered, you have 1 minute. You have until 4:50 to enter for your chance to win some Polymaker filament. What are the pros and cons of XOL? It's actually really compact, like in terms of like putting it together. It's like looking at it, there's like 3 printed parts. You have the main body, okay? You have the extruder mount, which bolts to the top, and then you have this little front plate, and then the fans just bolt on. It's like 3 parts. There's like nothing to this thing. There's like 3 or 4 printed parts. There's more if you use the carriage. Like I printed less because I'm using the CNC tap from Chaotic Lab, which means actually I might have to move my bed up. We might have some extra bedroom. I might actually get 250 on this thing finally. Yeah, I'm off the bed at the back almost. This moves so smooth too. Hey, remember, you're not supposed to do this. Don't do this, guys. You're not supposed to do this. Not supposed to do that either. Okay. Are we good on the drag chain? Yeah, that's about as high as I can go anyways, because that's going to get really close to the top. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. And these aren't even tight. Cool. Okay, let's do this giveaway. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, you will have another chance tomorrow. Create new sheet. Copy names. Copy. Okay, let's see if this works this time. Yeah, I have the music going. Names. Notepad. File. Save. Okay, 1 second here. Make sure this all. Okay. Marbles on Steam. Open. Erase. Let's see here. So if I remember correctly, use custom names, add names. So clear that. So hey, it's Torqueezy driver Madman. Oh, clear. Desktop. There we go. Finish. So there's this time. There's the names for everyone. So your name should be here if you entered. Your name should be in here. Okay. So there's the last people. Finish. Okay. Let's do. Let's do express delivery or frozen. Do you want to build a snowman? Let's build a snowman. I don't know how many razors we have. I'll put 999. Okay. Play. Okay. Where is the names? Oop. Settings. Back. That didn't work. 1 second here. Wide main menu. Confirm. Might need to do bots instead of chat. Yeah, I think that's what. Okay, race. Map name. Okay. Use custom names. Add names. So there's all the names. Okay, finish. Okay. Was it bots? Might have been bots. I'm trying to remember how we had it last time. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's there. Yeah, so it's bots. Okay. So remember, type exclamation mark, please make me go faster to go faster or something, right? You have to cheer. If you don't cheer for your little name, like, who is this? Here's it. We want Ivan here, right? Ivan, good luck, Ivan. And look, here's another person who entered, Bazika and Martin. Are these the real names? Are these the real names? I'm assuming these are the real names. No, these aren't the real names. No, because it's $9.99. That ain't it. That ain't the names. Where are the names? Why isn't this working? Do you want to go back to the name? Yes. Okay. This worked last time. We didn't have this issue last time. Race. Standard. We have used custom names. Why didn't this work last time? Is there something we were missing? Viewer. There was something. Play. For some reason, they're not pulling the custom names in. They did this last time, but for some reason, it's not pulling the custom names this time. Why? Under names, go add names. We did add names. Unless, what am I missing here? What am I missing here? What am I missing here? Marbles? Frozen? Yeah. Add names. There's the custom names. Open. Clear. Yeah, so if we open the names, there's all the names. Okay. Finish. Set the number of bots, the number of custom names. Oh, okay. How many custom names do we have? 469. Finish. 469. And then do I select bots? Where is distribute custom names? Select bots. Okay. Select bots. 469. Play. Oh, so now this should just be us. Yeah, these look... Okay, there we go. This makes a bit more sense. I'm trying to find somebody's name. Oh, I think I saw Hey, it's Tor. I think this makes a bit more sense. Are your names in here? These look like names. Kenneth. Yeah, there's Kenneth. Okay, there's somebody I didn't realize. Okay, there we go. So we have the bots, custom names, and the total number of entrants we have. Okay, cool. So again, remember, exclamation mark, something to boost yourself. Ready? Go. Jim's in the... Oh, it's anyone's game right now. Go, Cedric. Oh, Cedric's in the lead. There's a lot of people behind him. Cedric's holding on. Oh, did he fall off? Hans! See me. Come on, come on, come on, Rafi! Oh. This is a long map. Maybe I shouldn't have done such a long map. Is there... Can I make this go faster? Nobody's fallen off yet. Who's in the last? K-Trim! Yo, buddy, K-Trim. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Wolfpack. This is the person who won last time, and they are dead last right now. Okay, don't use Frozen again. This is a huge map. And not enough out of bounds. Not enough people falling off. Rafi is still in the lead. Oh, no, Sean's in the lead now. Yeah, this map doesn't have enough falling off. Need a more dangerous map next time. Who's in the last? Wolfpack! Wake up, buddy! You won last time. You stole it last time. Wait, David's in the lead. Where's David at? Oh, no, never mind. Sean's in the lead. Third Pedal Media is in the lead. Are we there? Hashtag are we there yet? Yeah, this is a long one. Not going to use a long one next time. Oh, where's Troy? Oh, we're getting close to the end. Third pedal is slow. There's the end right there. Oh, who's going to make it? Wheezy Driver. How is it measuring who's in the lead? Where is it getting these names from? There's Third Pedal Media. Oh, okay. Oh, this is gonna call it right here. Third Pedal Media. Oh, Third Pedal Media. Congratulations, Third Pedal Media. You have won. Now we gotta wait a minute for everyone else to finish. Who's in the last? D-Mech? This is a lot more fun than the Wheel of Names, eh? Now that we know how to make this work properly, at least. Coiffure. You got 16 seconds, Coiffure. You got 16 seconds. You got 8 seconds, Coiffure. Come on, Coiffure, you could do it. You could do it. I believe in you. Oh. Womp womp womp. Third Pedal Media. Congratulations. Who did not finish? Who did not finish? Kelly. Last place. So Third Pedal Media, congratulations. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. You will get an email from me after the stream ends. Let me just pull up your information here. Third Pedal Media. Third Pedal Media. There you are. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, you'll get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament. So we're going to call it there. We'll wrap this up tomorrow night, hopefully. We'll get the, we'll wire up everything under the hood and start doing the firmware shenanigans. So that'll be tomorrow's stream. So I want to give a huge shout out to Polymaker for the spool of filament we gave away this stream and every stream. Also shout out to Big Tree Tech for providing the EBB36 that we're using on this. Poly, I guess, for the tool head, or for the extruder. LDO for the Leviathan, and any other components that are on here that I may not remember. Honey badger bed. Fabrico honey badger bed. There you go. And for those that donate to the channel, gifted membership sellers, or became members of the channel yourself, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create without your continued support. You make it all possible. On your way out, make sure you like the smash button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and check out the links in the description. Some of them are affiliate links. Don't cost you anything extra. Go a long way in supporting the channel. If you're thirsty, go buy some gamer subs. Code Canuck Creator, get 10% off. They have some new merch out on their website today. That's also linked in the description. And we're gonna call it there, because I need to make dinner for the family, and I will see you tomorrow. We'll wrap this up, and maybe we'll get this moving. Okay, goodbye. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. Bye.